Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Detutu, and today I have a guest, Firdaws. She's also a YouTuber like myself. She shares information about living in Germany, life in Germany as a student, and she did something very interesting recently. She completed her internship in another country aside Germany, France. And today she's going to talk to us about that experience, how she went about it, and I hope that you find this video informative and also interesting. So I'm going to give the floor now to Firdaws to introduce herself to you guys and also to give us her like a brief background to her person and her experience so far in Germany.
Thank you so much, Detutu, for bringing me to your platform. I really appreciate it. And hello, everybody. She said, my name is Firdaws Osman. I'm from Ghana, and I moved to Germany 2019 to study my master's. That's Material Science and Engineering at the University of Kiel. Yeah, and I didn't know where to move from here. So yeah, I studied my masters in Kiel. It was a great time. Also it was like ups and downs. You know how it is. Anyone who has studied in Germany knows that like there are good times, there are bad times. Usually it's overwhelming because it's not really easy. You have so much to do in the semester. And most of us come during the winter semester, which is like not nice. Imagine coming from like Africa, hot weather, then you're coming in October or September and it's so cold, and then it's not bright. All these things affect your mood. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would say during my first semester it wasn't easy for me. I really wanted to even like maybe change my course or something. I was finding it difficult. So yeah, that was has been my journey like for studying in Germany. Yeah, I don't know what else to add. Maybe you could.
Okay,
I'm missing some points.
then we can move on to the question, right? So the question
Okay, yeah,
is plural. There are quite a lot of questions. So
fine.
you completed your internship in the same program that you studied, right? How was
Yeah.
how was your internship experience? How would you describe it, especially since it was abroad? I'll assume that you were already used to living in Germany. Also, France is a completely different language they speak there. How was that for you overall?
So the good thing is for my internship, my company is an international company, and they
Mm-hmm.
have one location. So obviously everybody there speaks English. But yeah, having an internship abroad, it's a whole different ball game altogether. Because especially now you're studying in Germany, you're learning German. Now you got internship in France. You have to. It's like, and I don't know if you've ever been to France. Like those people, they don't care about English language at all. So yeah, there's also like I know a lot of people, because you're studying in Germany, you
Mm-hmm.
force yourself to find internship in Germany. That's fine, but
Mm-hmm.
also look outside the box. It's
True.
very good to also find it abroad. So far as it's in Europe, it also counts like as work experience. Like they don't
Mm-hmm.
really mind. So far as it's Europe, I think it's internship in Europe. They count it more than internship from Ghana or Nigeria, or
True. True. I agree.
so it's like equally good if you can find it. But there are some challenges to it because me moving to France for an internship, I had to get a working visa, obviously. I mean, I could visit France and stay there vacation, but I can't work. To work
Mm-hmm.
there, I have to get a working visa. So with all of these, the company did that for me. They sent me documentations. I had to go to Frankfurt from Kiel. I had to move to Frankfurt to the France embassy to get a working visa, which took like a month or so.
Oh.
And yeah, that's like the bureaucratic part for like getting to do your internship abroad. And I also know some of my friends also even did their internship in Luxembourg.
Mm-hmm.
With some internships that are kind of related to Erasmus.
Yeah.
Some internships. You can
Mm-hmm.
also do Erasmus
Mm-hmm.
internships or
Yeah.
study abroad or whatever. With those ones, you get a stipend from your university. So
Mm-hmm.
you should find out some of these things you know. So for me for instance, I actually asked my international school, the international center in my school, if I could get like a stipend because I'm going for my internship abroad. So apparently, if you're earning, I think more than 800 euros, you don't
Mm-hmm.
get it. And my internship I earned like 1,000 plus, so I wasn't qualified to get a stipend, which is okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, So moving abroad, moving to France for internship, the only thing the company gives you is a working visa. For me, my experience, I don't know for others, they don't
Mm,
give you accommodation or cover your transportation to France. No, no, no. You cater for that all by yourself. So you have to look for accommodation, which is also very hard in
mm,
France. You have to look for, I mean, they help their company, they give you some places to apply for the accommodation. They
mhm.
give you some, like, because they have interns coming in there,
Okay.
like every
Okay.
6 months, they have interns coming. So they are used to like foreigners coming there for internship. So they have a list of accommodations they give you to apply, then you get it. So yeah, that's how, for the accommodation part, that's how I got an accommodation. But the first few weeks I was in an Airbnb, you
Mm,
know, because finding accommodation is not that easy. It takes a while. So I had
yeah,
to
I can
stay in an
imagine.
Airbnb for a while. That was really challenging. It's expensive as well.
Mm.
Moving abroad for internship is also very expensive.
That's one
Because
of
finding
the
accommodation, you
cons.
have to pay a deposit exactly.
Yeah.
But if the company pays well, then that's good. Because my friends in Luxembourg, like they got a lot of money, like 2,000 plus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
So yeah.
what were the documents that you used for the application? Was your your contract just enough, or did you have to provide some other documents? Or did you also need to maybe translate some documents from German to French?
Okay.
Or like how did that pan out?
Okay. You mean for the
Work
visa,
visa,
right?
yes, for the work visa, yes.
Not even the visa, there was a lot of bureaucratic stuff
Mm.
because it was like a research and development center. I had to sign an NDA, and
Mm-hmm.
getting my university NDA was not easy. You know how Germans are; they just don't
Yeah.
sign things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they had to. Finally, I got my international office to sign this NDA, and the company themselves sent me so many documents. I can't even remember now because there were so many, and I had
Mm-hmm.
to do all these documentations. Then sent it back to the company, and then the company sends you this thing from the France government. It's a sheet of paper. That's what the France embassy would need. So this was in French, but
Oh,
the document they sent me was in English. And I
okay.
sent it to them back, and they sent me this final paper that was in French. The one I took to the French embassy. When I got to the embassy, they're like, this is what they need. And they gave me like, 1 year visa. But my internship was for 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
And then also the company also covered like health insurance
Ah,
for
okay.
me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But during that time that you were in France, were you still paying your health insurance in Germany?
Yes, yes, I was so pained. I
That's so
called my health
interesting.
insurance. I told them that because I'm paying like 100 plus euros,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and I told them that, hey, I'm moving to France for internship, and the company there for 6 months. They're covering my health my health. They're like, no, it doesn't matter because you're still a student. Da, 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 da. Send us a contract of your internship. I'm like, why do you even need the contract of my internship?
Of course.
But so this is what I did
Mm-hmm.
when I was in France. Anything if I see a doctor or anything, I'll let them give me a refund, and I'll also take a refund from the health
Mm-hmm.
insurance company from the company gave me. So I was getting two. I did not spare there. I was taking from there and there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
So it
that's
was a
quite
win for me.
interesting, and I mean, you found a way around it, so
Yes.
that's a good way to. So you said the application process took about 1 month. Did that affect the length of your internship? Like, since your internship was
Yes,
6 months.
the date, the beginning of the internship kept changing because of all this bureaucratic stuff. I was supposed to start in like April, but I ended up starting like 15th of May. Today this, you can't get this, you have to wait. So yeah, the HR kept communicating with me. So they kept changing like
Mm,
the date of the internship or the contract. They always changed it. And also I have to mention this, right? Some internship abroad, you don't need working visa.
okay.
Internships abroad, you don't need a working visa. Like there's a program called IAETS. Can't remember, but if I remember, I'll let you put in your description.
Okay.
It's like internship. It's a platform for people to find internships abroad and stuff. Those ones you don't need a working visa, and also Erasmus internships you don't need a working visa.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Erasmus, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that brief, the information you provided so far. So what would you say was your motivation to actually look for an internship abroad? Because most people who are in Germany or whichever country it is that they are studying would typically look for
Yeah.
an internship in the location that they are in the country, basically, not the location per se, but the country they are
Uh,
currently living. What was your own motivation?
to be honest, I wasn't looking for internships abroad.
Okay.
France was the only one. See, I applied for so many internships in Germany and I didn't even get a reply.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like even finding an internship is even hard.
Finding a
And
job
then
is
this,
hard normally.
exactly. And this internship in France, I saw it on a deadline on LinkedIn. A friend sent it to me because he knows I'm looking for internship.
Mm-hmm.
So I applied on a deadline and I got it. So it's not like I was even thinking of moving out of Germany. Obviously, I didn't want to move out of Germany
Mm-hmm.
for an internship, but it happened. So now I actually encourage people. It's okay to have internship abroad. I mean, because finding internship in Germany is like I don't know, especially if your internship is not like the compulsory one. Me, for
Yeah.
instance, my internship I wanted to do it. My school is not mandatory for you to have an internship. It's
Yes.
not part of your credit, especially those of us the voluntary ones, because the voluntary ones they'll pay you more than the compulsory ones. If you are doing an internship that is not mandatory by the university, you get more
Mm-hmm.
money. So
Mm-hmm.
mostly, most companies like to employ the ones that the school like tells them to have
Like
an
it's not,
internship
yeah,
because now
yeah,
they pay
compulsory
them
one.
less.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
So
but
yeah.
so how was it in France? Like your internship, how did it go? Did you like it? Did you enjoy
Oh,
it?
okay.
Would you recommend for people to
Mm-hmm.
explore the opportunities of the possibilities of like looking for an internship in a different country aside from where they currently live? How was that for you? And what would you like? What advice would you
Mm-hmm.
give to people who are currently bachelor's or master's students that want to like pursue an
Yeah.
internship?
My internship was really nice because that was the first time I was working with foreigners, not Ghanaians.
Mm,
Obviously, I've heard we worked in Ghana like for a couple some years before moving to Germany, and in France was different because you're working with somebody from Brazil, Portugal, Germany. It's like international, and
mm,
it's different. The diversity, I really enjoyed it. They are very helpful. My tutor, I've even missed there. She's a very good person. She's Everybody there was so nice. They are ready to help you unless you don't ask something.
mm-hmm,
What I realized is when you're doing internship, you should always try and be involved. Even look around you, especially if it's like a science, whatever place,
mm-hmm.
even finance. Try and look for a problem that is there and see your tutor. Oh, I've seen this and I want to like do experiment and do some findings. Let me tell you, even if you leave, they always remember you. Even there are not slots for you. Most companies give internship, but they don't really employ because maybe they don't have slots. But
Yes.
then it's a way of building your network because they recommend you to this person, give you reference letter and all of those things. Me personally, I enjoyed my internship. Like before going, I had like French people were some, like,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
the French people I worked with, the company were very nice, and they were not only French people; they were people from different countries as well. So it was a great experience for me. Like I learned so much outside the school. I learned a whole lot from the university, just theoretical. And now going for internship, you get to understand, oh, why steel is this way or that way, why you have to use this temperature. Okay, I now get it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was very helpful to me. I really liked it. And I really make new connections till now.
That's
We're
good.
still in contact.
So, like,
Yeah.
was there a possibility for you to extend the internship, or it was a fixed time? It was a fixed time frame since you said like they gave you a 1 year work visa. So, was that a possibility for you to
Yeah.
extend it, or you decided okay, you were done, you just wanted to leave?
No. It was 6 months. You couldn't extend it because they're going to take another intense again.
Okay.
It's like that company. Yeah, exactly. So it's 6 months and the dots. Like I started on 15th of May, ended 15th of November.
Ah,
You
okay.
get exactly. The thing is, even though I enjoyed the company a lot,
Mhm.
I'd miss Germany. I
Germany.
couldn't wait to come to Germany. Like, I missed the I liked working in the company, but outside the company, I didn't really like France.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, I was looking forward to actually finish my internship and also like come back to Germany and now find job in Germany. To be honest, me, I like Germany. I really miss Germany.
So,
Yeah.
unrelated, but you said you didn't really like France. Are you open to like talking about what exactly you didn't like about France and how that was different for you in comparison to Germany? No.
I
Yeah.
think France was cool, don't get me wrong. It
Mm-hmm.
was really I'm just used to living in Germany.
Ah,
I
yeah.
think the only reason why I didn't like France is the language barrier.
Mm.
I mean, in Germany, there's language barrier, but I know my basic German and it's A2,
Mm-hmm.
intermediate. But hey, French, you say bonjour. In Ghana, they taught us we, like, yes, you go to France and they're saying we. I say, eh? That's what they taught us. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
Mm-hmm.
French people, it's really hard to communicate in France, so it's not easy because they don't care about English, so
Yeah,
you
I've
have
heard
to
that.
learn the language. It wasn't, yeah. I mean, no, it was nice, good food. They have better food than Germany for sure. Croissant. They have a lot of nice spots, lot of like nice places to see in France.
Mm-hmm.
But the spiritual connection to it I wasn't really feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I'd miss Germany. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Okay.
was it. But it's also, I think it's a cool country. Definitely, you can also, people could look there to study or,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, yeah.
Okay. And based off of your experience, what advice would you give to like people who, want to come to who want to go to another country to complete an internship?
Um, so you have to be financially prepared.
Mm-hmm.
In case you don't find accommodation immediately, where are you going to stay? Are you going to use Airbnb? And Airbnbs are expensive, you know. So you have to be financially prepared. You have to also be open minded that, oh, I'm not in the country where I study. This is a different place. I have to be open to their culture. Maybe you might not like some of the things. Who knows? Maybe you might even like that place more than where you studied. And
Mm-hmm.
some people, it happens for some people, right? Um, and moving to a different country, and to me, it's the same Europe. Sometimes it's not so different, but it's really different. The people are different.
Mm-hmm.
How Germans or how French people or Swedish people behave is not the same. So when you have to be open that, hey, I can meet all sorts of people, especially us,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be ready because somebody can treat you this way. You have to. I'm not saying you should understand why the person treated you that way, but just be open, be ready for anything,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
that when you meet, don't let it get to you too much because you know what you are looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, if definitely if you want to apply for internships abroad, do it because they pay you. They're going to be paid. Because I survived on my internship money and I'm still using some now. So yeah,
Okay.
definitely it's something to look out for. Just go for it.
Okay. That's nice. Thank you so much for your time,
Welcome.
for giving us an insight to your internship abroad. This was really helpful. Like, I also would not have considered doing an internship in a place
Yeah.
like in Germany. So it was really interesting for me to know that, okay, there's someone who decided to take the bull by the horns and, explore the
Yes.
opportunity to complete an internship in a place that was different from where they considered home. So kudos to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for your time and yeah, for taking our time to have this conversation with us. Thank you everyone for watching as well. If you have any questions about doing an internship or anything abroad, you can always reach out to Firdaws. She has a YouTube channel, so also support her by following her, subscribing to her channel, and engaging with her content. Right? Till my next video, take good care of yourselves and have an amazing time. Bye.